In the very same year we burned the calendars, a small businessman by the name of Mr. Nice set up a business that he decreed would forevermore bring cheap food and a friendly face to the masses. Some years later, his idea was thriving and the Cheerful and Nice chain was born. You are now the horrible disfigured offspring of that birth. Only joking, you're a valued employee.
That's right, you're part of a team now, which means if you let yourself down, you'll let all of us down, and we don't suffer disappointment kindly.
Ha ha, we certainly don't.
I think the first thing we need to look at is your face.
My face?
Your face. It's unsightly. You know why?
Because I'm hideous?
Close, but no. It's because you're not smiling. A smile on your face projects a smile on the company's face.
And a frown lets our customers see weakness. Ha ha! Now it wouldn't do for them to smell weakness, would it?
Now, come with me and let's have a look at a select few of the myriad duties you'll be required to perform. Failure will not be tolerated.
It sure won't.
Now, you know who the most important member of the CNN team is?
Is it all of us?
No, it is not all of us. You, for example, are not important.
But don't worry, you can have a nominal effect on the people who are important, the customers.
That's right. Without the customers, we're nothing. And you're less than nothing. You don't want to be less than nothing, do you?
I sure don't.
Here's a customer coming now. Let's see what we can teach you.
Hello, I'm Joe Public.
Now, how would you handle this situation?
I'd say, hello, valued customer. How can I help you?
Would you? Would you now?
I'm afraid you've made an amateurish mistake.
Uh-oh.
There is no I in phenomenal and absolute corporate togetherness. You would not like to help him. We would like to help him. Are you forgetting how unimportant you are already?
Well, gee, I guess so.
We guess so.
This is a common mistake most new employees make, which is why we invented this mantra. I'm not worthy, so customers don't deserve me. A cheerful team is a customer's dream.
Perhaps your very own store supply jumpsuit will help you get into the team spirit.
Oh. I sure hope so. I mean, we sure hope so.
Bluffing your customers is a crime. I stand guilty as charged. I won't stand in court, though. I have expensive lawyers. Now, you might think shelf stacking is easy. Do you think shelf stacking is easy?
No.
It was a trick question. We're not paying you to think. It is easy. Trained humans can do it, but you're less likely to throw feces at the customers. Well, we sure hope so.
Now, as the newest wide-eyed and sunny-natured opportunity seeker in our family, you'll be required to be efficient and productive in many areas of the shop.
I aim to please.
Well, you better not miss. Friendly fire will not be tolerated in Cheerful and Nice.
It was a metaphor.
The chain of command dictates you don't get to talk back to me like that. Now, be quiet so I can educate you in banality.
Yes, sir.
Now, to maximise your productivity, we recommend that you do your very best not to think. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, stand at the till.
Okie dokie.
Now, can you make a repetitive sweeping motion with your hand while a machine does basic maths for you?
I sure can.
Perfect, that'll do. Now, you might think that keeping the aisles tidy is easy. Do you think that keeping the aisles tidy is easy?
You're not paying me to think.
I asked you a question. Answer me.
Yes?
We're not paying you to think. The correct answer is, it depends what you're cleaning. Here is your fully operational mobile mopping and manual disinfection device. Now what you need is this and some bleach. I think you can work the rest out.
I sure think so.
For legal purposes, we have to remind employees not to drink the bleach.
Now, wouldn't you say we had a mighty clean car park?
I sure would. Of course. I mean, we sure would.
Exactly. And that's because we have dedicated people like you working around the clock to keep it that way. As such, another one of your many duties will be to keep the car park tidy. And at the end of the day, to wash the car park.
Wash the car park.
That's right.
But it's cement. You actually mean for me to take soap and water and wash the slab of cement?
That doesn't sound like the optimistic voice of a CNN employee.
That's kind of ridiculous. You have to draw the line.
Now that sounded like he was getting into negativity, and if there's one thing C&N doesn't tolerate, it's negativity.
Negativity will not be tolerated. Now, we hope you enjoyed this brief but terrifying introduction to your new family. Now, back to my duties. Work never ends when you're working with friends. How quaint.
Right. Is everyone here?
Everyone's favourite petal, Flower. Checking in, boss.
Sir, nobody reporting in, sir. Greg here. Just me, Gregory, your baker. Your ordinary run-of-the-mill baker. I bake. I'm here.
Just you. Yes. Thank you, Gregory. We noticed.
Simon,
Hmm?
you're supposed to point out you're here.
Where else will I be?
I don't know. Lost in a reverie of somewhere less terrifically uplifting. Joyous even. Everything is just hunky-dory, Simon. No worries. We all know you're here.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to be lost, but I like being lost.
And you suggested I sit in on this, given that I'm new to your cheerful family of employees.
Of course, you. David, was it? Yes? Hello. Everyone, welcome David, then let's get it over with. Right. Now, there are only really 2 points of order that I wish to talk to you about. The first is regarding the shoplifting of violent children that have been coming around lately.
Insolent little maggots.
They have, as of yet, evaded you, Nabby.
Their time will come, sir. I faced tougher foes than them. I escaped a Best Buy concentration camp. I think I can handle 3 little bargain bin turds.
Oh, those 3, yeah. I think they stole my trolley one time. Couldn't find it. That'll teach them. They'll never look at a BLT the same way again.
Believe me, I'm gathering intel all the time. I know their movements. I know how they think.
Nabby, much as I'm an admirer of your technique, I prefer a little less recon and a little more action with regards to...
I'll get a 50% off. You mark my words.
Yes, good. I'm sure you will. I just think it might warranted a mention as... Well, I'm not sure you will.
I have faith, Mr. Nabby.
Faith can only get you so far, and I ran out a long time ago.
The second issue is a rather more pertinent one, and you, Wells, need to pay special attention to this. In the next few days, we're being inspected. The inspector is coming, and we can expect his entourage, so be on your best behavior. Look, we survived the last few with no incidents, and most of you know what you're doing. You, however, David, may not. If you're not sure about something, assume you're doing it wrong and ask another member of staff. It's not just old people who are useless enough to go to the farm.
Will be your acid test, boy. Do or die. Trial by fire. This is life in the fast aisles now. This is life in the aisles. I remember the aisle. Life in the aisles. Death in the aisles is more like it. Rows of dead piled up like discount bacon. Best before the war. Can a man ever forget becoming a monster?
Probably. Forgetting things is easy, isn't it?
Flashback. Yeah, that's right. Simon, thank you for your contribution, but I think you should leave the talking to people of a more capable nature.
Right, boss.
Anyway, we're done here. Return to your jobs, spread vitriolic wonderment to the masses,
wait, that's everything discussed already?
I like to keep things brief. Besides, I have matters to attend to in my office.
You don't have to be mad to work here. And we're all just pillars of strong mental health, so frabjous day.
Frabjous.
I'm going to go make people smile now.
Come now, Infonet. Lay your info upon me.
You have accessed information. Unsanctioned information is dangerous, so for all your information needs, we bring for you Infonation, the most truthful, honest and unlying information broadcast in the world.
Citation needed.
Infonation is sponsored by Prime Minister Macaroon, who speaks your truth, so his opinions are your opinions.
What?
So, as you can see, Macaroon, who is now entering his unprecedented 28th year as Prime Minister, has almost entirely eradicated poverty in Liverpool.
But they're starving.
Furthermore, in a move widely considered to be unparalleled in its effortless genius, our beloved PM has continued to tirelessly stamp out inequality in Sheffield by making sure that everyone in the city has been afforded equal living rights.
By making everyone there live in squalor? So it would seem. So what's going right?
We now cut live to Macaroon, who is now speaking in London. His speech is brought to you in full by the Big Society.
When will it end? We'll